Back in the late 1990s, there weren't many family-friendly games available on the Sony PlayStation console. The solution was a small title developed by Insomniac Games called Spyro the Dragon. This was only the second game ever made by Insomniac, and decades before they entered the Spider-Verse. You see, Spyro was created with the intention to compete with Nintendo and offer accessible games for younger players. This game soared onto the scene with a cute dragon, easy-to-learn gameplay, and impressive graphics for the time. With positive reviews, demo disc, and a ton of word-of-mouth marketing, the game went on to sell nearly 5 million copies, leading to sequels and a ton of Skylander toys in the foreseeable future. With Spyro's 25th anniversary here, we wanted to see how the original game plays and feels in the modern era. Spyro the Dragon is a 3D platformer, where you play as the mischievous and adorable dragon in the artisan's world. The story unfolds as the Elder Dragon provoked the villain Gnasty Gnorc, leading to a takeover of the dragon homeworlds and the transformation of its inhabitants into statues. Now it's up to Spyro and his loyal companion Sparx to embark on a heroic quest to defeat Gnasty Gnorc and rescue your dragon family. Even after 25 years, Spyro the Dragon's gameplay remains outstanding, and I chalk it up to simplicity. It has responsive and straightforward controls, allowing Spyro to run, fly, jump, charge, and breathe fire in a world that feels open and alive. Nowadays, we take it for granted, but having a 3D space filled with enemies that actually react to Spyro's actions makes the game still feel engaging. However, the camera is a drawback, being clunky, unreliable, and frustrating due to the lack of control that a lot of games suffered from at the time. In terms of visuals, Spyro's debut did not age well. While dedicated fans of the series might find some charm in its original graphics, I on the other hand can't say I'm a fan. Fortunately, if you're emulating the game, there's the option to enhance the visuals for modern displays, although it might affect your nostalgia factor. Alternatively, if you're not too attached to the original visuals, you could consider getting the Spyro Reignited trilogy, which personally, I really enjoy. When I was a kid playing this game, I don't recall having any particularly fond memories of the soundtrack, and looking back now, I feel a bit foolish because Spyro the Dragon actually boasts some amazing music. It covers a wide range of tones, from moody and atmospheric to incredibly funky and energetic. Even the simple theme has a playful kick to it that fits our little rebellious dragon protagonist perfectly. It's not all that surprising when you consider that the soundtrack was crafted by the rock and roll legend Stewart Copeland, famous for his drumming contributions to the band The Police. In the 5.5 hours it took me to wrap up the game, Spyro the Dragon nearly holds its own as an excellent 3D platformer that I truly believe almost everyone can play. It's fun, easy to grasp, and even if you didn't care for the childlike plot or the dated graphics, there's still an amazing time to be had here. However, unless you have legacy consoles and a copy of the game, emulation is the only way to experience the vanilla version of this classic on modern hardware. If neither is an option for you, I cannot express this enough. Please check out the Spyro Reignited trilogy by Toys for Bob and Activision. It's a nostalgic revisit that is accessible, has a relatively cheap point of entry, and quite frankly is just a solid remake that propels Spyro into the next generation with ease. With updated graphics, camera controls, and availability on all modern platforms, it's well worth every cent if you're a fan of our little purple dragon friend. Happy 25th birthday to Spyro. Thank you for some amazing memories, and if there's a plan for a new title in the series, you'll 100% have my attention.